Hi there, this is Matthew J. Peters. I am the CEO of Ascend Media, and tonight I want to talk to you about creating content. Now, there is more than enough content out there already. How are you going to add to the conversation instead of adding to the noise? None of us want more noise in our life. There's way too many distractions, and we don't value that. It just becomes something we want less and less of. So in the next 5 or 6 minutes, I really want to give you a micro training here that's going to help you when you're creating your content. You want your content to be both of these things. You want it to be relevant and valuable. RV, relevant and valuable. Relevant to what's going on in the lives and the situations of people who you truly want to serve. Relevant to their lives and their situation. You can also be relevant to what's going on in the marketplace, right? You want to be relevant. If you are not relevant, you are going to be pushed aside. You're going to be looked over. You're going to be part of the noise. So you definitely want to be relevant. And the other thing is you want to be valuable. How can I be valuable in the lives of the people I'm speaking to? A lot of times what happens is people are creating content out there that is not valuable. It's vanity, right? It's wanting them to look good. Now, I've done that from time to time as well. It's just a part of wanting to be out there, wanting to be seen as a leader. I get it. But you have to be valuable. If you're not valuable, after a while, you're just going to be part of that noise. So relevant and valuable. The other thing you want to choose is if you're going to be speaking timely or timeless. What's the difference between? Well, timely is being in the conversation that's going on right now in the world, in the marketplace, in the news, making yourself relevant today. Like saying, here's what I do. Here's what's going on in the lives of you and the people around us. Here's how I help people, and here's how it relates to what's going on in the world, how I'm addressing this challenge, right? So a lot of people do this with their content. They're actually talking about the challenges that are going on in their lives or in the lives of their clients. And then they're saying, and here's how I addressed it. Or that made me think of this, right? They're adding some wisdom to it. And the other thing is timeless. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or when you're 80. There should be foundational things about what you communicate that really don't change much over time. If you're talking about human psychology and relationships or health and diet, exercise, a lot of the principles don't change very much over time, right? They may change a little bit over the years, but if you could speak about the same thing, the core of your message being a through line that you could be speaking about today and in another 10 years, another 15 years. So relevant and valuable, timely or timeless. When you're creating content, think about those things and how you're going to make an impact instead of being a part of the noise. All right. Now, this is important for anybody who believes that they are going to be in the marketplace doing what you're doing right now, 5 years, 10 years from now, into the future. If you're not quite sure, then you know what? Maybe it's not worth it for you. Don't even bother. But if you're going to put a stake in the concrete, not a stake in the sand, but a stake, hammer that thing into the concrete saying, this is what I'm all about. And start communicating from that point. What are those timeless things? And then from the timeless things, how are you bringing that to make it relevant today and valuable today and making it timely? Does that make sense? So you're pulling from the foundations and making it timely today. If that's you, I want to help you out. There's a lot of people out there who have come to me for production services, if it's podcasts, video podcasts, or video marketing services, social syndication, those types of things. I do all that high-end work. I also have worked with people in masterminds and mentoring groups and one-on-one coaching. I've also done some consulting. At the same time, I know there's some people who can't afford that level of investment in their businesses through me or my company. For those people who want to go from selling their services for hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars, be it $1,500, $15,000, $50,000, those types of values you can now start communicating out into the marketplace. People start to see you as one of those leaders. Here's what I mean. If you have a value or a platform people see you as right now, and you want to start charging higher prices, you're going to surprise some people if they know you as being that person who is selling the thing online for $47. I've been there. I went from $47 to $1,800 to $5,000, $18,000, $25,000, and so forth. All right, so I had to make those jumps. I get it. I understand how I had to position myself in the market. I also kept giving value over time, so I wasn't new to people. People knew me, but they saw me making this jump, this step up in the quality of what I did and the communication that I had into the marketplace to help people at a higher level. I want to help you with that. If that is you, I have a new group. It's called the High Ticket Media Mastery Society. That's the longest name I could come up with. High Ticket Media Mastery Society, and there's really 4 parts to it. The first part is you can get into training right now. So I have 30 high ticket trainings that I've done in the past. You can go through those at any time. Those are yours for a lifetime. The second thing is every month I'm going to go through a brand new high ticket training. The things I've learned over the last few months, the last couple years that I've found really are impactful in the high ticket marketplace. That's going to be on your communication, on your platform, on your media, the types of videos you can create, the types of podcasts, how do you structure your podcast, where do you syndicate it out? All those things that I've done with my companies and I've been coaching people with over the last several years, what works the best. I'm going to be teaching those 1 per month. So you're not going to get overwhelmed, but you're going to have something that's going to really add to your high ticket portfolio. All right. Your bag of understanding, not your bag of tricks, but the understanding you have of the marketplace. And then we're going to follow that with a group coaching call. It's just going to be on Zoom. So sometimes you're going to bring media and I'm going to look through the media. Sometimes I'm going to be answering questions that were sent to me prior. But this is for you to interact with me and ask me questions of what is going on in your business, the things you're having challenges with, and I can address them as your coach. All right? And the last thing is you get a ticket to our 1-day marketing seminar coming up shortly. It's still in the works, but I do want to give you that ticket. So the 4 things: a high ticket media vault you have access to immediately. Every month there's a brand new training, and then we're following that with a group coaching session. And then we have a ticket to the live event that's coming up. All of this is $147 per month right now. It's going to be $247 a month, but right now as a charter member, we're just going to be starting next week, and I want you to get in and lock in that $149 right now. This is a chance for me to be your coach and for you to understand some of the high ticket stuff I've paid over $100,000 to learn, plus of all the failures and the challenges and stuff that had cost me money as well. All those mistakes, guess what? I want you to be able to step over those landmines that I've walked through the minefield. If that's you, go ahead and secure it right now. You want to go to Ascend Media, ASYND media.com/member. It's just going to be a PayPal link, and that's going to set you up for $147 per month. It's very straightforward. I'm going to get you into the group. It's not a Facebook group. It's going to be outside of Facebook. We're going to separate ourselves there from Facebook land. And then we're going to be starting next week. So get in on that and be a part of it. And I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much for being on. I look forward to seeing you next time.